And there we go. We are live. So, hello and welcome to today's live interview where I'm going to be interviewing Ninkendo, aka Ken. Go ahead and say hello and give us an introduction of yourself as well.
Hello, I am Ninkendo. I am a Smash Ultimate primarily YouTube channel. I do mostly solo commentary, also like Smash with friends, that kind of thing. Putting in a lot of edits, and I guess you could call me the one of the funny moments channels of Smash.
Right.
That kind of thing, I guess. Wow, now that I label that, it sounds kind of lame, but I swear it's probably better than you think. Well, I'll stop there. That's me.
Yeah, you're kind of like jerking your ego off there for a second.
Wow, whoa, man, that's a little. I mean, to be fair, that it did sound like, but okay.
It
Anyway,
did
let's
sound
move
like
on
it,
before
yeah.
I sound more of an idiot.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Ken, like you're an epic funny moments YouTuber, but I have to know who is it that you main in Smash Ultimate?
I mean, it goes between like Bayonetta and Marth. Those are the two I've been playing in tournament the most. Mostly Bayo, actually.
I see. Yeah, Bayonetta is pretty epic sauce. You
Pretty epic
know,
sauce, even though she's been nerfed and all that. But you know what? It's fine.
it's still good because, like, I mean, I don't know how to properly play Smash Bros. Right? I just spam.
I gotcha. No, I get you, man.
Yeah. So, I use King K. Rule a lot because he's a
Oh,
wonderful spam character.
that is my heavy of choice. Like, if we're doing like any kind of like if I'm with friends, any kind of heavy battle, he's probably my go-to.
Yeah, I mean, he's great. I just fucking spam his A and B attacks.
Incredibly fun. Yeah.
It's just no skill. It's just spam.
You can put skill in there. It
Maybe.
just you just need the skill.
Yeah, I just don't know
However,
how.
you can play him without the skill.
Right. I mean, I feel like that goes for a lot of the characters,
That
but
is
like
true. That is very true.
some you can't. I feel like and there's these two characters, Ness and Lucas. I think you gotta have skill to play them. I
Yeah.
can't spam them.
Yeah. It takes a certain kind of skill to spam those specific B buttons in the order and timing they do. It's immaculate.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially the recover. It's like so weird. He shoots out like a ball of lightning, and then he's gotta shoot it up his ass for him to like fly up.
If he that's a way to think of it, yeah. It
Yeah.
to be fair, it was really hard, especially like in the older games, like in Melee, that thing like it's like you're control trying to control a balloon. It's like just so floaty and like the angles are just so weird. Newer games are they're a little bit more tight and you got the arrows to actually help you out with the recovery, but that I will say does take a little skill.
Yeah, I guess like with every Smash Bros game they try and aim it more and more at casual people like myself.
Right. And I think that that's a good thing. But it's good to see that there is definitely still that divide. Like, hey, there is a skill gap still, and there are things that the top players kind of have down that like there's still more to learn. It's not just um you get what you get and everything's random.
Right,
So
right. Yeah, because I think Melee was like the try hard sweaty game, and
oh
then
that yeah it- that game for me, like, if you don't play it, if you don't already know what you're doing as far as, like, wave dashing, L canceling, moonwalking, whatever Jigmahoos things they got, if you don't know any of that, I feel like it's just clunky in itself, like, as a casual experience,
right,
um, but, yeah, I definitely think later on, they polished that, most definitely.
definitely. Yeah, and then the Wii U one's just like the forgotten one.
Yeah. It's definitely or Ultimate is definitely the upgrade of it, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah, like literally the game is called Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. If not, I'm not mistaken. It doesn't even have like a
Yes,
proper title. It's
right.
just for the Wii U.
For the Wii, yeah, like, that was the only thing that was keeping the Wii U alive, but, we've moved on to greater things, and I'm glad we could say that. except for Glory, I miss it. That's the
Yeah,
only thing I miss.
the Wii U was a horrible console, but it had some good things to it.
Yeah, a couple. But those good things were some dang good things
Yeah, I mean,
that have kept me around for a while.
I liked the game that came with the Wii U itself, the black one, the Nintendo Land game. That was actually
Nintendo
a good
Land, yes,
game.
I gotta go back and play that eventually. That was so fun.
That was a really fun game, yeah. But like what else was good in terms of exclusives to that console? Like nothing.
Good? Ah, shit, I don't I don't know if I would give anything else that title, really. Maybe, Wind Waker HD.
Hmm.
That's definitely a really good one, and it looks beautiful on the Wii U,
I don't really care for Zelda,
but
so
I get you. Yeah.
yeah.
That's one I could say, though. Doesn't it have Xenoblade as well?
That's what someone in the chat said, yeah, for $20.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. That
I've
probably looks a lot better on there too.
I've never played a Xenoblade game. I don't even know what they are, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I haven't played it either. I just know that, from word of mouth and Twitter and all that, it sounds like a good game, just not something I really have the time for.
It just looks like a weeb game. I don't like
Weeb
anime.
game. That is fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
There are some games where I look at the art style and it's just like, not my thing
This
right off the
is
bat.
just
Uh,
for virgins.
Dang, well, call out.
No, I'm kidding. To each their own, of course, but just not into
Of
fucking
course.
weeby shit. But yeah, man. Anyways, enough of weeb talk. Let me ask you the first question here, Kenneth.
Oh, first one still? All right, hit me
Yeah?
up.
Alrighty then, man. So when did you start YouTube?
That's a good question. When was it? I think
Oh, fuck.
if I if I go to, I can actually whip up the social. I don't know that off the top of my head, and I knew that question was coming too. Huh? It was September 8th, 2014 is when I created it.
Oh, nice.
A solid 5-ish years, almost 5, I think.
Yeah, nearly 5. Yeah. Pretty alright?
However, I did have a YouTube channel before that I kind of just like threw out. Um, I'm not sure why. I should have like at least kept the videos privated or whatever. But I used to
Mm-hmm.
be a shiny hunter before I was a Smash YouTuber. So I guess technically it's been like 5.5 years.
Enlighten me on the term shiny hunter. Is that like a Pokemon
So
term?
yes, it is.
Hmm.
So shiny hunting is, how like, the Pokemon games have shiny Pokemon and then,
Mm-hmm.
the normal, it's a color thing and that's basically it. It's purely aesthetic.
Okay.
Um yeah, it's basically just going it what the name says, hunting for those shinies. And like Robro says, yes, that was my old username. And I'm not proud
God.
of it, but I have to acknowledge it. That was a thing. But yeah, shiny hunting is pretty much you have a target Pokemon in your head and you use whatever methods there are to get it however you can, whether it's the quicker way or the um harder way. Like the odds in the older games, I believe up to Gen 5 are 1 in 8,192. And
No.
then yeah, right. And then 6th gen onward, it's half, so 1 in 4,096. I'm
God
surprised
damn.
I still remember those numbers, but yeah, they're kind of ingrained in my head.
Right, right.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's pretty much what it is.
oh, I see. Why the number 1999? Is that like your birth year?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, nice. You boomer.
Yep, yeah.
So you're turning 20 this year? Because you're 19 at the
I am.
moment, right?
I am, yes.
Oh, nice. When? When's your birthday, man?
August 21st.
Ah,
So
nice.
coming up shortly.
Yeah, yeah. I turned 17 a little bit over a month ago.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Late birthday, but
Yeah, happy belated birthday to me. But yeah, God, every year I get closer to 30, and that scares me.
closer to 30.
Yeah,
Is that just the year where you're like, "Oh, like I have to either accomplish something in this time or I'm just not going to enjoy life as much when I hit that age?" Is that kind of thing or
yeah. It's just I take my life at age 30.
Dang.
Yeah. No, I just don't want to be a boomer. That's all.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, because age 30 is, boomer age. So, yeah.
Boomer age, okay.
Yep.
Makes sense, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. And not the baby boomer term, the internet boomer term.
Right, right.
Yeah. But, anyways, Cam, enough about boomers. Why'd you start YouTube? What got you into it, man?
One more time? I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, it's all good. Why'd you start YouTube? What got you into it?
Um, well, shiny hunting, actually.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
so yeah, it started, uh, I used to be a I used to be in martial arts, namely
Mm-hmm.
taekwondo,
Right.
and, I was into something called tricking, which is basically it's a hybrid of gymnastics and martial arts, and I believe dance is another one that is thrown in there. Um,
Jesus.
yeah, it like, that's basically all I did. I was super athletic and stuff like that.
Right.
And then one day I was training at, a gymnastics gym, and I went for, like, some crazy move. Long story short, I landed wrong, kinda broke my ankle. Well, not kinda, I
Ooh.
did.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was a fracture dislocation, so it was, pretty mangled.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe I broke, what was it? 5 bones in my ankle or something like that. So I got surgery, and for about 3 months, I was totally out of commission, just, not able to do much.
Right.
I was into games a little bit, but that's when I guess my, true gamer kinda shined through because you're just kinda sitting there not really doing
True,
much, you don't got a job, you're too young, all that stuff.
true gamer.
And then I found out I started playing Pokemon, um, was interested in shiny hunting, and then I found Twitch. So long story short, I ended up buying a webcam, pointing my webcam at my DS, and streaming my shiny hunting. And I would upload whatever shinies I would get to a YouTube channel. So I don't know if you would count that. I mean, I guess I would, since that's kind of like the start of being some type of content creator. So yeah, that was probably back when that channel was made.
All like these Twitch streams were back in 2014.
I believe 2013, 2014, in between there. Yes.
Let's see. So you were like 13, 14.
I was It may have just been no. You know what? Yeah, I think I was 13.
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe I don't know, it's all a blur. Close to 13, 14 is when I started.
I see. Yeah. Damn, then we both started young. I started when I was 11.
Yeah, man. 11. Wow. Impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, making Minecraft Let's Plays.
I get you.
Yeah. You ever do that? You ever gone through that phase?
Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah. Actually even before that when I was like 12, 11, something like that, I'd point my iPhone camera at my laptop screen or have a
Yeah.
friend record it or something like that. Do
Yeah.
those stupid kind of let's plays, but I don't know if I would count that as YouTubing. Probably not. Just, something for fun
Right,
that I
right.
would do.
Speaking of Minecraft, Ken, um, I've seen you on SMP Live tier list. Are you in that server?
Okay, so yes, I am, but I have never touched the server. Carson invited me in Twitter DMs and all that. And I, like, kind of knew what SMP Live was, but then I,
Yeah.
like, looked at, all the people that were in there, and I was like, "Oh, that's a lot of big names. I don't feel like I belong." Um, so, yeah, I have yet to try it, and I'm trying to get back into this streaming thing,
Yeah.
before, because I haven't been, like, a consistent streamer in a while, so I'm trying to, like, get back into it and then, stream my experience with it whenever I feel like I'm ready.
I see.
Um But yeah, I am very interested in, you know, taking part in whatever goes on in that server.
Yeah, no, it seems like a fun experience for sure.
I hope it is.
Just all the quirkiness, that the banter.
Oh, yeah, I love watching the videos on it.
Yeah,
Freaking hilarious.
yeah, because I also saw that fucking we have Arson as a mutual friend on Discord. So it was like, huh,
Oh, nice, yeah.
yeah. I'm actually like fucking currently working on like this video related
I
to.
saw it on Twitter. I saw your tweets, yeah.
Oh, nice.
How he, like, revived Minecraft or something like that.
His server, yeah, his SMP
Right.
Live server, yeah, working on that.
Yeah, I'll be definitely checking that out because 'cause I'm interested to actually see the history and all that.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I was
got it.
gonna the reason I asked this question is because like there's one part in the video where I'm trying to like reach out to YouTubers who play on the server and ask
Sure.
them to record a clip of them like saying how they think the server has contributed to Minecraft's revival.
Right.
But since you don't play on the server, it'd be kind of weird to ask you, you know?
Yeah, I wish I did. Dang.
Yeah, but no, it's all good. All right, then, Ken. So, next question I had for you here was about your name, actually. So, do you feel like the name Ninkendo restricts the kind of content you can make at all?
Restricts? I wouldn't say restricts, no. Um, it that is something I've actually thought of where, like, in the future, like, given it if I started, like, doing variety or something like that,
Yeah.
like a shortened version, maybe just being like Kendo or something like that, but it just doesn't sound right to me. I think Ninkendo can, still be this is a complicated question, dang, because like, it's hard to, like, tell what people would think of it, but I don't think it would be a huge deal. Like, for instance, if Nintendo Drew started uploading, like, Minecraft stuff or stuff, that wasn't Nintendo really.
Right,
I
right.
I don't know, I don't think I would find anything weird about it. I do see how, like, having a Nintendo type name can, like,
Be
have people
restricted.
automatically categorize you as, like, a Nintendo YouTuber or something like that.
Right,
Um,
right,
Overall, though, I don't think it's that big of an issue, but I do understand the question and why it comes up.
right. Yeah, because I mean, when I first saw like your channel name, I was like, well, I'm gonna assume when I click on the channel, what I'm gonna see is Nintendo related stuff, and
Sure.
yeah, I did see Nintendo related stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not like, oh, what the fuck? His name's Ninkendo, but he's making yeah, like Minecraft Let's Plays
Minecraft
or something
CS:GO
like
or
that.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because that would be weird. Because it's like, why does he have a Nintendo related
Right.
name?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah, but I mean, I guess the same goes for Nintendo. He's got like I guess more of a Nintendo name.
Right.
Like all he's changed is Doe to Drew, his name.
Yeah, like, if he did ever change, um, I don't know what it would be. It would probably be something, like, totally unrelated. Maybe just Drew, something
Maybe.
like that. I feel like you know what? I feel like I could pull in the future, if I were to wanna disconnect from the Nintendo name, I'd probably just go with Ken. Why not,
Really?
you know?
Just fucking Ken?
Yeah,
I mean, your second
just
channel
simple,
is
plain.
called Ken,
Just name it Ken 2 and make my main one Ken,
I
you know?
guess. Yeah, that can work.
Easy. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I like Kendo. It sounds good.
It does sound good. I think that reminds me, that actually reminded me of, like, there's, like, some kinda Yu-Gi-Oh card, I believe. It People would link it to me every now and then. It's called, like, Ninkendog or something like that. So, I don't know if, like, Ninken or Kendo or oh, yeah, Kendo is a martial art. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, then
Yeah, that
look at
too,
that.
like
Look at
yeah,
that.
so maybe you know what? If it's an actual word, maybe, but, this is all hypothetical. I like
Right.
Ninkendo right now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you're also in a position where it's kind of too late to change
Right,
it.
yeah. Yeah, I'm known everywhere as this name now, so
Right.
it definitely feels like, yeah, I'm set in this name for the rest of
Yeah,
the time.
exactly. I mean, if you were a way smaller YouTuber, then I don't think it would be that big a deal.
Sure.
But yeah, definitely not the case. So yeah, be confusing. Like, oh, who's this man? He's changed his name.
Right.
I mean, as I guess as long as you don't change your avatar as well. But I guess you'd kind of
Right.
have to.
Yeah, there's, like, so many people I used to know on, like, Twitter or whatever from the Pokemon community
Uh
when
huh.
I was part of it, but I never knew what they looked like, so when they would do a total rebrand, I would just see this person on my Twitter, and I'd be like, "Who is this?" I'd check their Twitter, I still wouldn't know. So, I would be like, "I don't I don't know who you are anymore, so let me just pop this unfollow, good riddance, wish you the best," but yeah, I feel like as long as people know what you look like though, and, like, you change your name, have your avatar or something be you for a while, be like, "Hey, just going through brand change, nothing crazy."
Yeah,
Yeah, just to not confuse people or whatever.
I getcha. Yeah. I mean, I would know. I've been through fucking brand changes before.
I getcha, yeah.
Yeah. But like, oh hey, Stickmaster, how's it going, man? How you doing? But like, even though you have your name as Ninkendo, have you ever like made any sort of video that isn't correlated to Nintendo?
I've made a couple, yeah. I've what have I done? I've done Cuphead.
Oh, that's epic.
Um, that's the first thing that comes to mind. It's on the Switch now though, so
Yeah, yeah.
shoot. What else have I done? I've done a couple like non-Nintendo related things. That's the first thing that comes to my head though. I have to like check out and see when the last one is that I have done.
Dravane, I think that's how you pronounce the name.
Gervain.
Dravane. Okay, he said
Yes.
Hitman and
Hitman,
Spider
Spider-Man, that's
Man.
right. That's right, you're right. Oh, I've done Jump Force, that's another one.
Oh, that
Just the
game looked
beta.
like dog shit.
Yeah, it does now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh, what have I done? What else have I done? It's hard to think of off the top of my head, but
Right.
yeah, there's been a couple.
So like 3, 4 games that aren't Nintendo
No,
related.
like there's been more, just like I don't know, I made them so long ago
Hmm.
that I don't know, I don't quite remember is all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for YouTubers like you, I guess it would make like more sense for you guys to do other types of games on Twitch or whatever the hell.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to like step out of that smash box, I guess you could call it,
Hmm.
and just experiment with, other kinds of content, still like gaming probably, stuff
Yeah.
like that, just because I'm familiar with the formula, but I want to be able to apply what people enjoy about my regular Smash videos, just with a different game topic,
Right.
like whether it be maybe somebody enjoys like my channel for Smash, the editing, and the commentary. Just take
Yeah.
away the Smash, put something else there. You still have the editing and the commentary to look forward to, maybe try out, see if they would like it. Um, so something like that, I definitely feel like has to be like a slower process.
Hmm.
Um, and I have like methods in my head of how I would be able to do it. I do feel like I have a more loyal fan base, you could call it,
Right.
to actually give me the time uh, and check out those other types of things that I plan on doing.
Right. And Ken, is YouTube your full-time job?
It is, yes.
Oh, nice. All right then. So you know, I like to ask this to like every person who has YouTube as a full-time job because I'm just curious.
Hmm.
How do you manage to balance any in real life activities you may have with YouTube being your full-time job?
That is a that is definitely a YouTuber question. Ah, hit. So it's it's not an easy thing.
Right.
Um, and sometimes I like to look at things like that as the what is it? The 3 pillars, 4 I don't know. The pillars of life, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
And each one of these pillars needs its own time. There's family, friends, and work.
Right.
Um, I call it work because this is what I do for a living.
Mhm. Right.
Um, freaking love what I do though.
Mhm.
But if you if you put too much time into one specific pillar, the other two are gonna start crumbling.
Right.
Um, say I put a lot into oh, relationship was another one that I forgot.
Yeah.
So say I put too much into work,
Mhm.
the other 3 start to get a little shaky, so you gotta, um you have to keep that kind of balance, and it is very hard sometimes because, um, there are some times where I really just want to pursue YouTube and, upload every day, every other day, but I notice with the type of videos I do, it just consumes so much of my time that I never feel like I feel satisfied, after I get the work done, but then I always like, my parents are very respectful of, the time I put into it.
Yeah.
Um, I notice it is always in those times where they'll pop me a text like, "Hey, uh, miss seeing you around, man," or something like that, and that just hits me like, "Shoot." Like, I know I have these goals, and I am so grateful that they're, respectful of the time. It just hurts me, how I might have these goals, but it's you just have to balance those other pieces of life because each one is just as important.
Right.
Um, so it's something I personally don't have figured out all the way quite yet. I don't know if anyone does. If they do, shoot, give me the formula, tell me the answer.
Yeah.
I believe it's different for everyone though. So
I feel that. That's a wonderful way of putting it, actually. Like, 4 different pillars that hold up the building that is your life.
right, exactly.
Um, yeah, cause I even though obviously YouTube isn't my full-time job, I'm still in high school. Even though I'm homeschooled, that gives me an advantage.
Hey, me too, man. I was homeschooled my whole life.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yes, sir.
Damn. How come?
Um,
If you don't mind me asking.
No, that's fine. My parents just didn't really like the public school system, and we
Uh,
could afford, to
Private
do,
school.
uh, not even that, yeah, just at home.
Right.
So that's what they decided to do, and I'm more than grateful they did decide to do that because I don't know, the whole everybody, like, at least all the older folk talk about,
Mhm.
like, the high school experience or whatever, but
Mhm.
nowadays, I just I don't know, it doesn't seem like an environment I would enjoy at all, really.
Yeah.
Um, it's a personal thing, there are definitely people where, like, more extroverted people, I would say, where school is definitely or a public school environment or just being around people all the time is probably what they would prefer. Um, just not me though. So, I'm glad that I didn't have to stress about, homework and all that kind of stuff that public school kids go through.
Right. No, I definitely get you, man. Cuz I was fortunate enough to be able to spend some of my elementary and all of my middle school in a private school.
Mhm.
Um, but then when it came to high school, I couldn't afford a private high school cuz they're ridiculously fucking
Oh, yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
Like, my friends go to some, and they're like upwards of 30 grand a year. It's
Yeah, no thanks.
yeah, it's crazy. Um, and my parents couldn't afford that, so
Right,
I um I had to go back to a public school, which I didn't want to by any means, because
right.
I just don't like public schools. Yeah, the environment is very toxic. But
Yeah,
um, but I went, and the thing is, um, I had a lot of absences because I'd get ill a lot.
yeah,
So fucking public schools are really strict on absences. So it's just like they're like, look, you gotta go to homeschool because otherwise
right.
you're gonna fail. And I just went to homeschool and I've stayed here ever since.
Yeah, like, I'm glad I didn't have that kinda stress in my life.
Right? No, that's fair. I just I just always, out of curiosity, I just find it interesting when like kids spend their whole life in homeschool.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, of course, to each their own. Obviously, every parent's got a different mentality.
of course, yeah, and, you do what you gotta do to get your kids through life and, in with the best I guess, set them up the best way possible.
Yeah. Do you have any
So,
siblings? Did they go through that as well?
I have 3 sisters, all
Oh
homeschooled,
oh
so,
shit!
yeah.
Wow. Oh, nice. Damn, then that's a big family. You're the only
I
guy in the family besides your dad, of course.
Yes, I wanted a brother way back when I was young, but, looking now, it's kinda nice. I kinda like this only son kinda thing.
Right. I
Plus my, little sister is like, she's into a lot of things that I guess younger boys are into, like, Nerf guns and, I don't know, skateboarding, gaming, all that kinda stuff. So,
Jesus.
she's the little brother sister, yeah, that I asked for. That
Oh,
sounds weird.
okay.
Anyway.
I get you. Yeah, no, God, I can relate to that hard. Yeah, I used to really desperately want like a sibling when I was younger.
Oh,
Just
so you're an only
only
child?
child,
Or
yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm an only child, yeah. I used to like desperately want one, but like my parents are separated, so it didn't work out, obviously.
Mm, I
Yeah.
get you.
But yeah, anyways, enough of the deep talk. I'll uh I'll get back to the questions here. So Ken, I happen to notice that your channel URL is
Oh, no.
Ken plays video games. Is that like the name before Ninkendo or what's up with that?
Yes, so that name was for I knew I didn't wanna be Shiny Hunter Ken forever, um,
Yeah.
because that wasn't gonna fly for branding or anything like that. I learned to hate the name. So, I I kinda went through a name crisis for a little bit. At the time, I did kinda play Smash.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I just kinda looked. It was a bit of a lazy name, I mean, obviously, but
Yeah.
I looked at, like, the names Sky does Minecraft or X plays or something video games. So, I don't know, one thing led to another, I came up with that. Biggest mistake of my life because I haven't looked into it recently, but way back then, I could not change the URL. If I can, though, if there is a way,
You
and
can.
any of you, oh, you can?
I know how to do it.
You wanna help me
Teach
out with
you?
that?
Yeah, I can teach. I can show you
Yeah,
after
well,
stream. Yeah.
yeah, we could do that after.
All right.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck with that.
Yeah. No,
Definitely not.
I get you. Like I used to have another name before I was Shampy, and I
Mhm.
was like, "Fuck, how can I change this URL? Because I don't want the other name on there." And then
Right.
I figured it out. It's really easy.
Okay, good.
Um, but like the thing is, every time I go on my channel, it just shows me, that URL that's just a bunch of numbers and letters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it just shows that. It doesn't show Shampy, and I hate it. It
Yeah,
bugs me.
yeah. All I want is that, like, from the URL is that if you do search up youtube.com/Ninkendo, it will direct you to me because
Yeah.
as it stands right now, it's a 404. So, yeah, as long as I can have that redirection, then I'll be happy.
Right.
That's what
Alrighty.
freaking Ken plays.
Yeah. See you, Rommel. Take care, man. Thank you for tuning in. But
Thank
yeah,
you, brother.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah, Ken plays video games. Definitely a very lazy, uninspired name.
Oh yeah, I would. If you gave me 5 minutes with older me or younger me, rather.
You'd beat the shit out of him for picking such a
Yes.
horrible name.
Yes.
Fair.
Ugh, it was awful. Anyway,
Anyway, yeah. Let me ask you the next question here, Kenneth.
Kenneth, huh? All right, you're
Yeah.
already catching on with that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if your full name is Kenneth or not, or if it's just Ken, but I always like calling people named Tim, Timothy, even if their name isn't
Oh yeah,
Timothy.
yeah.
Shit like that, yeah.
I
Just to
getcha.
bug them, yeah.
It is not Kenneth. I will say that.
It's just Ken.
It's Kenan.
Kenan?
Yes, like Keenan, but not E. It's an eh.
What the fuck? I didn't know
I know.
Kenan was a name.
I
What?
know, exactly. If you look it up, you probably won't find anything really. It's
Wait,
very different.
is it Kennen or did I misspell it
A-N.
horribly? Oh, okay.
A-N at the end. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, oh well, there's this American diplomat that was his last name was Kennan.
You know what? That's fine. If that's what comes up, that I'm okay with that. You know what? It feels unique. So I will say thank you, Mom, for that one. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I get it gets pronounced Keenan all the time. Just because that's the more popular one. I'm
right.
just so used to it that I respond to it now. So,
Yeah, cuz if your name were to end in en, you'd be a League of Legends character.
really, let me look
Yeah.
this up.
I mean, League of Legends is a dog shit game, so I don't know why you would.
Oh yeah, hard agree.
Yeah,
Oh, it is a character. Oh shoot. Okay,
yeah.
I see it. That's neat. I'm indirectly a bad character, but anyhow.
Yeah. I love how this guy is Sumato in chat. He keeps thinking
Yeah.
like we finish each other's sentences apparently. And he
Do
keeps
we?
thinking you're swearing when I'm the one
Oh.
that's swearing. No, Kenan over here is Christian. He doesn't swear.
Hey, we can stick with Ken, by the way.
Okay, no, oh
It's
yeah.
yeah, I don't know, it's so weird to me when people online call me by my full first name. I
R-
almost just rather prefer Ken.
No,
Just
I
much more
get you, man.
simple, to the point, you know?
I get you. Yeah,
It's
no,
all
that's
good, though.
fair. I mean, it's kind of like the same with my name. I always have to tell people how to pronounce it. Like it's not Jesus,
Yeah, yeah,
Jesus.
right.
But yeah. Anyways, Ken. So the next question I had for you here was, I noticed that you were sponsored by G Fuel and this other thing called Into the RM
AM, yes.
AM. What is Into the AM? Can you enlighten me? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so Into the AM is pretty much just like it's a clothing line. They've got just a bunch of aesthetic and unique designs, like I think they're most known for, like, their galaxy type designs, like, if you go to conventions or anything like that, and you see somebody with, like, a galaxy hoodie or something like that, it's most likely from them.
Mhm.
Um, but they've also got just, like, other simplistic, cool designs. Like, there's this one of my favorites, it's like a, what is it? I guess, like, just a long sleeve shirt or sweater. It's just got, like, a light bulb in the middle with, like, dripping colors or something like that. It's pretty neat looking.
Mhm.
But yeah, they reached out to me about I think a little over a year ago, maybe 2. Um, and it's just basically another stream of revenue for me as far as that with the promo code because I get commission like couple dollars for depending on how much the person spends with the code, of course.
Right. Right.
So, and it's the same thing with G Fuel. Um, so G Fuel has specific tiers for
Mhm.
their sponsorships. They have I believe tier 3. I forget which order it is. It's either 3 or 1. I think it's 3 actually, yeah. I think you just get a promo code, um, or a discount code, excuse me, that you can promote, get people 10% off and all that. Tier
Right.
2, which is what I am, you get, pretty much care packages. You get a manager, you can contact them, get whatever flavor you want. You just gotta ask them, it's free. They'll send it to you. They send you whatever new flavors come out, new shakers, all that good stuff.
Mhm.
And then you also have the promo code. And like mine right now is it's typically 10% off, but they have like creator campaigns. So they'll get like certain batches of creators where they will make the codes 30% off instead of 10.
Right.
Like they always have these different kind of deals. So it feels good whenever the creators get their chance to, shine a little bit more than um like they always have, what is it, BOGOs and all that, and then codes with Twitch that are like 20% off. Um but yeah, it's nice when the creators get a shot.
Sorry to say, Ken, but I've heard gamer subs is better.
Gamer who?
Do you not know gamer subs like G Fuel?
Gamer sups. I
Yeah,
cannot say I do.
G Fuel's competitor.
I
These
have
people.
no clue who they are. Let me see this. Gamer sups. I apologize. This is not to rag on them.
Mhm.
It looks a little bootleg. That's all I'll
Ooh,
say. That's all I'll
bruh.
say. But you know what?
Bruh.
They don't. Maybe they don't have the funds for better branding or something like that. That's all I'll say. But I'm G Fuel all the way. But respects to them too for doing what they do.
I'm gonna lose my gamer sub sponsorship.
Oh, are you? Hmm.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not sponsored
Okay,
by
okay,
anyone.
okay. I was about to feel so bad. Okay. Well, yeah. If you ever reach out to them, don't link them this specific stream,
No,
and we'll be
absolutely.
good.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. No, no. Anyways, to be honest with you, I've never tried like G Fuel or gamer subs or any of that shit.
hmm
I
Um,
don't know
are
why.
are you are you a coffee drinker at all?
I mean, coffee with milk, not like pure black coffee.
No, right, right. Yeah. I mean, I'm drinking one with cream and sugar right now.
Adorable. Yeah.
Orbs. Yeah. It's just G Fuel. It's got like those It's got basically that medium of what you like or what you would like in, say, like, other supplements, like, pre-workouts, they give you that energy, obviously, but it gives you a hard crash, and you get the jitters as well, which is never a good feeling.
Yeah.
Um, Obviously, it depends on how tolerant you are to caffeine and all that different stuff.
Right.
Me personally, I'm pretty adapted to caffeine, so not much hits me that hard.
Yeah.
With G Fuel, you don't get the crash. It's more like longer lasting. It's got vitamins, um, and stuff like that in it. Uh, and they've got a ton of good flavors with it too. So it's also something that you can drink every day and not have to worry about ending up in the hospital or something like that. Maybe it's not
Jesus.
recommended. You drink it every day. I mean, I do, but I'm
Damn.
turning out fine so far. I could probably
Yeah.
use a little less, but that's with anything though. That's not water. if
Of
you,
course.
if you give yourself too much of it. But yeah, that's pretty much what G Fuel is.
You
That
know,
good medium.
yeah, on the topic of like caffeine and shit, my
Mhm.
friend, Bang energy drinks?
I do know Bang, yes.
Okay, my friend, like a few weeks ago, he had a whole can of one, like
Yeah.
unintentionally. Like, he didn't like it, but he kept drinking it. I guess he just like was like, fuck it, I'll finish it.
Yeah, probably just for the energy, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, I looked up how much caffeine a can of Bang has,
Yeah.
and it's 300 milligrams. Like it's got hella caffeine in it.
Ooh,
And so
let me look this up.
yeah,
300, yeah.
yeah. He calls me on Discord that night and he's like, "Dude, I'm so shook cuz I drank this whole can of Bang energy drink. I think he said it was the pina colada flavor."
Mhm.
And like I 2 hours after I drink it, the effects of the caffeine start kicking in like in full force.
Oh, yeah.
Like he told me he was in the shower and like he got real fucked up
Yeah.
because he couldn't feel his heartbeat for like a second.
Oh gosh.
So he like ran out of the shower completely naked. And he ran to his mom and he thought he was gonna faint, but then
Yeah.
I guess the effects kind of like started subsiding. But yeah, he was like fucked up that night a little bit
Wow.
on the call with me. Yeah.
Yeah. So, to give you an idea, I just looked it up a bit. Coffee has 95 and 8 ounces of coffee has 95 milligrams of caffeine.
Right.
300? Yikes, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, from what he told me, the healthy amount of caffeine to you know, drink a day is
Mhm.
about like 400. He literally had nearly 400. He wasn't that far off from drinking what you should, you know, drink in a day of caffeine,
Right.
in that one can of Bang energy drink.
Yeah, ugh.
Yeah,
It's yeah, that kinda stuff you gotta kinda take your time with.
yeah.
I hear a lot of stories about that where people just slam stuff like that, and then they just yeah, don't have a good time after.
Yeah, I don't even think he slammed it. He just like drank the whole thing gradually,
Right.
but then the effects just started kicking in. And
Yeah.
like we were looking shit up and I just told him I think he had a caffeine overdose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's spooky. That is also dependent on, how tolerant they are,
Right.
their height, weight, all that.
Yeah. I mean, God, I don't think I'd react well to like a lot of caffeine or alcohol or anything like that because
Yeah.
I'm incredibly lightweight. Yeah,
I get you, yeah.
yeah, but yeah, man. He thought he couldn't sleep that night, but he ended up sleeping fine, which was good.
Yeah, that's good. Hopefully, it was because of, like, some kinda crash, some kinda, like, "Okay, the caffeine is done. You can
Yeah,
sleep now."
yeah,
Yeah,
I have a
it's never a good
feeling.
time.
Yeah, cause I mean, like my mom hardly puts coffee in my coffee and milk, so
Mhm.
it's not like I'm drinking a lot of caffeine at all, and I don't like drinking soda or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely stay away from that.
Yeah.
I don't get like, there's so many I see a lot of people, like, rag on all these, like, energy drinks and stuff like that,
Yeah.
or, just because 'cause they're like, "Oh, it's unhealthy for you," all that kinda stuff, yet they'll slam a bunch of soda, and it's like,
Exactly. Yeah, like
nobody's
they're
really saying anything about that, I don't know, man.
like yeah, they're equally shit, I'd
Yeah.
say.
There's just, it's all alternatives and stuff like that.
Like I've I've heard Red Bull is like objectively the worst one, but Red Bull's only got 85 milligrams of caffeine. Like that's fuck all in
Right.
comparison to Bang.
Right.
Yeah. God. My dad, I remember before he like was diagnosed with diabetes, God, he'd drink like a Monster Energy a fucking day.
Oh, yeah, those have a lot of sugar as well,
Yeah. I
so
don't know how he did it, honestly.
yeah. I have a friend who is very hooked on energy drinks like that as well. I am concerned for him. I had him on G Fuel for a little bit I gave him a tub and he pretty much did that for a while, but he's like, "Man, the caffeine's not enough." So
Uh,
he switched back to energy drinks, unfortunately. And he would
damn.
drink like a couple a day just because like to make
Oh
up for the
God.
crashes that they give because I don't know if Red Bull has it anymore, but I know Monster, I believe, does. They have the high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah,
Um, so that will most definitely give you a crash. Yes, Jervain, I'm talking about Joe.
yeah,
Uh, but yeah, that stuff, yeah, they're not designed very well for what they're supposed to do,
yeah. Like
in my
fuck.
opinion.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big difference with one a day to a few a day. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
like
definitely
fuck.
moderation, please, for the love of God.
I mean, don't get me wrong. One a day is still madness, but like fucking, how many is a few?
Like, oh, with him, it's unpredictable. Oh
Uh,
gosh, he. It depends. However, he's feeling. I guess he can either be the most energetic guy in the world, with or without caffeine, or sometimes he'll just feel like he needs it all day.
I see.
So yeah, probably like two at the minimum for a bit. And these are
Oh,
like the bigger monster cans as well. So
oh. Well,
yeah.
if he's 30, he's probably drinking out of the white monster cans.
He is what, 20 now, something
Well,
like that.
in 10 years, then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I just hope by then he'll realize, hey, I should probably stop drinking this
he
and
won't.
get
I'm
off.
afraid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll talk about this next time I see him.
it's it's like a drug, Joe. You're fucked.
Yeah, it's yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, just tell him to go to rehab for Monster Energy.
I'll just pop some G Fuel. Just like, hey, ease back into the less caffeine, less corn syrup life, and see how you like it. You know.
just just tell him to snort the G Fuel.
There you
That'll
go. You do what you got to do. Get it in somehow. Alternatives.
absolutely, yeah. I'm fucking snorting G Fuel. That's great for your health. God.
Just
Yeah,
funnel it in.
absolutely. Yeah. Butt chug that shit.
Yuck.
Alrighty then. Anyways, Ken, I've only got one last question for you here, and then that'll be it for the interview.
All right.
So, for the rest of the year, and do you have any plans and goals in mind for your channel?
Hmm. So, as far as the year goes,
Yeah.
I want to get my channel in a state where I can comfortably start to incorporate variety type things like we've talked about a little before.
Yeah.
And I have my methods of doing it, and I believe I've done it in the past, but this is like late Smash 4 when that kind of content was kind of, a little harder to make just because, I personally wasn't enjoying the game as much at the time. So
Right.
if I've done it once, I know I can do it again. Especially, having a bigger subscriber base. And I believe if they like me for the stuff I've been putting out lately, they'll still enjoy the variety stuff I'll be putting out. So that's probably the main goal, by the end of the year is to comfortably, upload variety type stuff. Because I know I will personally need that because I'm the type of person I can't do the same thing over and over for too long.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
same
I
here.
have I have my limit. I have my point where I'm like, I need something new, something fresh. And I feel like especially in the YouTube space, you gotta keep your mental game on lock, You gotta stay on top of it. Cause yeah, it's important because that's a lot of what YouTube is about. If you're not feeling what you're putting out, people are gonna notice it, and, it's gonna have an effect on you. Like, while
Abs-
it may be doing the numbers you want it to do, but in the long run, like, numbers ain't what it's all about. It's about your enjoyment too. So,
Absolutely. Yeah, I honestly agree.
Yeah, that's my few cents on that.
Oh, and thank you, Ryan, for tuning in. I appreciate it, man. Take care. Um, do you have any like subscriber milestones in mind, or not really?
Subscriber milestones.
300K maybe,
You know,
250.
as far as that, probably the next one, yeah, it would probably be 250, but I try not to focus on that all that much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just because there was a period I was just so about the numbers and about keeping up with everyone. But like I've said before, that would take a toll on my mentality,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a good mentality, and I was putting out stuff I was not proud of later on. So I think it's best for me to take it video by video, topic by topic, um, make something I would enjoy if I was looking, on the site looking for something to watch. And I believe quality can still beat quantity, e- despite what a lot of people say about the algorithm. Because you can change an algorithm, but you can't change that. Excuse me, I'm flubbing this up, but hold
Okay.
on. Let me get this in my head. You can change an algorithm, but people's opinions on your content, wait, that can also change. F me. What I'm trying to say is that people will care about your stuff more if you care about what you put out.
Right, I agree with that. Yeah.
Like if you make stuff for the people will see that.
Right.
Yeah. So it still doesn't feel like what I had in my head that I was trying to get out there, but you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're putting out stuff that you don't like making, people are gonna see that reflect in the content,
Of course. Yeah.
and vice versa. If you enjoy making it, people are gonna see that reflect in the content.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, besides that, man, that concludes the interview. Thank you so much for coming on. I do appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. This was fun. Ending like at the perfect time too. Like exactly an hour.
In the nick of time, yeah.
Yep.
Not even. It's 57 minutes. But
Dang.
yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got it in time, big dog. Alrighty then, everyone. Thank you so much for watching the interview. I do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed it, you can go ahead and drop it a like, drop me a sub. You can
Hey,
follow.
smash that like. I want to see that go to 10 at the least.
Hell yeah. Did,
Hey, yeah.
did you smash like Ninkendo, please?
I did smash like that. That like
Hell
button
yeah.
is blue on my screen.
Hell yeah. That's epic. Alrighty then. Follow Ken on Twitter if you'd like at Ninkendo. You can also follow me on Twitter at ShampyYT. You can feel free to join my Discord server down in the description below. You can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ShampyLive. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to shout out. So thank you once again, everyone. I'll see you next one. Take care and
Take care.
goodbye.